Yeah. Right. Who have I not picked on in a while? Cloak.
What?
What happened last time?
Last time we were at a mill and there was something funky going on, and we decided, or at least it was a discussion, and we left the mill. The discussion went on. We walked a little bit further. The discussion went on about the fact that some of the party members wanted to destroy whatever was in that mill, and the other party members did not. And the discussion went on. We walked a little further. The discussion went on. We thought that we might go to the village and think about it then, because we decided to bring the mayor and his sister to this village. But the discussion went on, and we then decided to go into the forest, where we had some more discussion. And in the forest, we decided to set up camp, but our ranger didn't do a great thing on his survival check, so we kind of stayed pretty close to the road, and I'm not even sure if we stayed close to the mill, but at least we stayed close to the road. And so we set up camp, had some more discussion, noticed a raven that was constantly following us, and we then went to sleep, separated the watches, and I think, was it me who noticed finally the guy? Oh no! First, if we noticed the guy walking past, and I think that was me. And we kind of stayed quiet and everybody, and it seemed like the guy left. And then after a while, somebody noticed that the guy was actually kind of leaning up against a tree, kind of looking at us. And we tried to wake each other quietly, but as Strix, I believe, portaled or Misty stepped somewhere, and Spike just shot somebody. The guy, actually, not just somebody, the guy who was like really creepily looking at us. And you said, okay, guys, roll initiative. So I'm pretty much in the tree. I don't know where everybody else is. But that's it.
Yep. So we.
Oh, and there was some more discussion.
Yeah. So as far as locations of everyone, I'll leave Spike's and Kane's. I'll let them tell me where they reckon they are. But you, Cloak, as I said, you're up in the tree. Sort of. Let me see. You would be. The creature was just outside the alarm range because I misjudged distances. So it would be about 15 feet from you. And it is...
Just for reference, Hugo is not doing drugs. He just had a tattoo made.
Yeah.
And they're checking it. So
Yeah. No, he's
fit for drugs.
Yeah.
Well, this is the Netherlands, so yeah it might...
I mean, and to be fair, Netherlands, surely they wouldn't just check it for drugs. They'd just be like, cool, you've got drugs. That's fine. That's an okay thing to have here. Yeah. Everyone wave.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. He's had a seizure, possibly.
Yeah.
He's jamming out.
Yeah, it's all the drugs.
Have we rolled for initiative already, or are we
No,
roll for initiative?
We haven't. I figured I would leave that till this session so that we didn't forget where everything was.
There we go. I would have forgotten that I rolled, actually.
So the creature is about 15 feet from you, towards the road.
How tall is it?
I think it said last time about 3 meters. I don't know what that is in feet. It's quite tall. I don't know. What are you in feet? Do you know? No idea. Okay. Yeah, whatever 3 meters is in feet. Let's look that up. So it's about 15 feet from you. Another 15 feet from it towards the road. is the road. The road is about 30 feet away from you, Cloak. And on the road is Strix. That's where she teleported to. She never landed right on the road. And then back into the camp, at least 15 feet away from the creature, but you can let me know how far back you are. I believe Kane was just coming off watch, so he would be relatively close to Cloak.
I think I was nearby the campfire.
So was I.
Okay, fair enough. So if you were in the campfire, so then you would be what,
I
third?
thought you were also in a tree, Spike. Didn't you also kind of?
Yeah.
No, because I was doing my zoning out thing when it happened, and then Strix bamfed, and I turned around with the crossbow.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so if you were at the campfire, then the news would be what, about 30 feet ish. Yeah, we'll say 30 feet away from Cloak. So you are then 45
Am I
feet
then
away
still
from
in the radius of the alarm spell? Because I definitely stayed within that radius.
Yeah, was it not a range of... Oh, no, sorry, it was a cube, wasn't it? I did this last time, didn't I?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I did.
Strix teleport out of it?
Yeah, she's out of it, but the thing will still be up. I don't believe it's a concentration.
Okay.
Either way, she hasn't taken any damage, so it wouldn't have affected it. So yes, sorry, so you would actually be 15 feet away from Cloak and 30 feet away from the creature. Yes, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, it all sounds like words, sure.
Yep. The long short of it is, you're all in range.
Cool.
Oh, fuck.
Hey.
But
Oh.
are you in range of it, or is it in range of you?
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
I didn't roll to attack last time. Do I roll to attack?
Yes, roll to attack, and everyone else give me an initiative roll.
That's
It is
23 to
9.8
hit.
feet tall for all the Americans.
yeah.
Sorry, what was the
23.
23?
Initiative. Ooh, coffee.
If it matches the AC exactly, is that a hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's a hit.
Do I get sneak attack damage because it didn't expect it?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Go for it.
Yay.
What?
Wheat.
We
Where's
only roll our dice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We roll for initiative.
And so that's a 30 die, right?
It's a
20.
it's a D20, and you add your initiative, which is your dex modifier, but it also states it separately on the character sheet, besides left of your armor class.
Okay, let me see.
It's 14 points of damage.
14.
I'm gonna roll my dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6,
And my initiative is real bad.
16, and then dexterity, right?
Yeah, but it also says there's also a square.
That says initiative
Yeah, initiative
next to your armor class.
Right of acrobatics.
My initiative's 8.
+1, so I've got 7. Because I rolled 16 and then +1 initiative.
Sorry, Kane, what was yours?
I threw 16 and then +1 initiative, so 17.
17.
Cool.
Mine, I rolled 13.
Should we roll for Strix, or what's going on with that?
Don't worry, I'll deal with Strix.
Excellent.
And Cloak, you were 13, sorry?
Yeah.
Cool. Huh, you think I knew I was going to do that? I have your names almost in the right order already. Psychic man. Sorry, in order to keep track of initiative better, I am using a spreadsheet. Because I'm crap at tracking initiative usually. So, you fire your arrow at this thing as it's sort of, the way it was standing was towards a tree, but after Strix popped back, it sort of turned itself around to have a look at her, and while its back was turned, you, and as the arrow's about to hit it, it sort of It almost looks like, if you have a glitch in a game where the thing sort of like stutters to the side, like lag, and then comes back in. It looks like it tries to do that. It starts to do it, but the arrow's just far enough over that it into its back.
Because Strix is within 5 feet of it, wouldn't I have advantage?
She is not within 5 feet of it.
Damn it, all the hell in that. Okay. I want to see if I get an after 20. All right, go for it.
No, she is about 15 feet back, so she's actually standing right on the road, whereas this thing's sort of like in the space between the road and the camp.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it shrinks in, and it whips its head back around, and it looks like its grin goes right up to its cheek. That wasn't very nice. And as it's talking, it starts to grow. Think a bit like Gandalf whenever he's talking shit to Bilbo and trying to tell him that he's not trying to rob him, where he sort of rises up and it gets a bit darker.
Yeah.
As it does, you can start to hear kids singing like a nursery rhyme, but like Freddy Krueger 1, 2, he's coming for you. And behind it, in about a ring of 40 feet or so encompassing the camp, and it sort of starts about a couple of feet behind it, you can see like silhouettes of kids appearing and starting to dance and sway around the side of it, and everything outside of that radius starts to get really dark, and inside the trees almost seem like they're like twisting, like think like a like stereotypical nightmare, like gnarled roots and stuff like that start to twist. Everyone give me a wisdom saving throw. Anyone who has advantage against being frightened, you have advantage.
And what about disadvantage? Oh, never mind.
I mean, you can take disadvantage if you want.
I've rolled 20 dice.
Yeah, a D20, and you use on the top left of your character sheet. There should be a thing saying saving throws.
Is this magic?
Yes.
Okay, then I have advantage against it.
Yeah, I have advantage against being charmed. This isn't a charm, correct?
No. A charm is more like trying to directly influence you to do something. Okay. I think.
Yeah, mine's 19.
19.
I got 6.
I got a 22.
22, cool. And I'm just going to roll for Irina and Ismark. Cool. So, Cloak and Spike, you are both spot on. Yous are fine. You can see this and you're a bit like, I've seen worse. Cloak, you in particular, you see the trees sort of mangling and you're like, hey tree, sup? Or, something that Cloak may do. Kane, on the other hand, this freaks you the fuck out. It's trippy, like a bad, I was going to say drug trip, but paladin, you probably never had drugs. To you, this is really creepy, and for at least your next turn, you're frightened, which means you can't, through your own choice, move closer to the creature, and you have disadvantage on any attacks against it.
But I can't even get close to it, so...
Yeah, well, if you have any ranged attacks, I mean, you could throw something at it.
Fair enough.
But don't worry, you get to, at the start of your next turn, you'll get to try and break the save again. So whenever it comes around to your turn, you might actually be alright. Irina and Ismark. And 4. Okay. And that's it. That's all it does for this turn. It just turns around. It seems to grow like this and sort of gets a bit more gangly and lanky, and it just carries on sitting there, just going making that sort of like insect like chirping noise as it's standing there, chuckling.
It hasn't gotten any closer, right?
No, it stayed where it was. Actually, Kian, it's you. So yeah, I'll let you start the save now. So you can try and give another wisdom save to see if you can shake off the feeling.
Is it at the start of his turn or at the end of his turn?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
It's at the start.
Okay, good.
I got 19, so +4 is 23.
23.
Oh, hot
Okay.
damn.
Oh,
Boom!
yeah. Yeah. You're just
I
like,
ain't scared of no ghost.
yeah.
Okay, so it's been a while
Yeah.
since we last did combat, but that's basically now I'm allowed to do attacks, right?
Yeah, so that's you good to go. You've shaken it off. And nice.
Okay.
I hope you brought some for the whole group.
If you guys can be some.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Okay, so I see this spell called Compel Duo. Its range is 30 feet, which is exactly where he is.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to cast Compel Duo.
Let me just have a look at that one. Oh, Jules. Sorry, I thought you were saying Compel Devil. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Sorry.
What does it do?
So he attempts to
You attack?
compel a creature to duel. One creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds in its saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn.
Ooh, that's a good spell.
That's a good one, yeah.
Good choice, Hugo.
Yeah, nice one. All right, okay. What's the save? Should have a wisdom save of what it's to beat. And geez, it might not.
So I need to throw again? With wisdom?
No, it should say beside the spell. Oh, hold on. I'm on you.
12.
12. Okay, cool. Oh, fuck me. All right, yeah. So you compel this thing to come towards you, and it's just sort of like, all right.
Okay.
You asked for it, you got it.
So
All aboard the pen train.
I can talk whilst doing. Well, he's still walking towards me, right?
I don't think it actually draws him towards you.
Oh, he just stands there.
Yeah, so compel divine demand, disadvantage on attack. Yeah, so it just means that it can't move anywhere but towards you until it breaks out of the spell. So it doesn't start moving yet. Just means on its next turn it can't go anywhere else.
Yeah, and it gets a disadvantage on anybody that attacks except you.
Yeah.
So that's good for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a bonus action. Geez, that's a nice spell for a bonus action. So you've still got your movement and your action.
Okay, can I see if I read through this real quick?
Sure.
Da-da-da-da. Okay, I need to read this one later on. Okay. Well, then I guess I cast Thunderous Might, guys.
Ooh. Don't you need to hit him for that?
And Thunder Smite is also a bonus action, so you won't be able to do that this turn.
No.
Oh.
Because you've already used your bonus action for your the Compel Duel. But you could go up and whack him.
Give him a whack.
Give him a whack, son.
So what about the Divine Sense? Is that an extra bonus action? Divine Sense?
Divine Sense.
That's
So
basically
that's an action, so you could do that if you wanted, yeah.
But it's a waste of my turn, I guess.
Well, I mean, you'd find out whether it was... Oh, no, you already did a Divine Sense
You
on
already
this.
did that. Yeah, you thought
Yeah.
that was evil, but you tell more.
Yeah.
Oh, I only sensed evil from it, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it was just evil, but you didn't get anything else from it.
Okay. Okay. So what about Channel Divinity, Sacred Weapon? As an action, you can imbue a weapon with positive energy. For 1 minute, the weapon is considered magical. You add 2+ to attack rolls. It emits bright light for 20 feet and dim light for 20 feet beyond that.
Yeah, you can cast that.
Yeah, I think that's good against the darkness he was casting. So
Sure.
yeah, okay. And I move in 15 feet, and I ask everybody what I should do. What should I do?
So,
By the way, don't you have the Sentinel feat? I thought you took that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what would be a good thing for you is to already kind of move up to it and be in range, be in close combat with it. And if it wants to retreat or anything, we're not sure if it does, but if it does want to retreat, then you can just whack it immediately.
How far do I need to be in range? Because I walked up 15 feet instead of whatever I need to be.
I think he's 30 feet away from you, right?
He is 30 feet away.
Yeah, so I think you can move 30 feet, so you can just move up to him. I mean, because you already used your action and your bonus action to cast spells, you can immediately hit him, but you can still, be in combat with him and maybe already give Spike like advantage on his attack rolls if he wants to attack him as well and stuff. Things like that.
I think. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll walk up to him, and yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Also makes it harder for him to kind of even move further away from you because he's already now like in like
Where
face
can I
to
see
face with you.
the features and traits, right?
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
cool. So moving on, Cloak.
Yeah, I'll summon Hemvar, and I'll just kind of wave my staff around like this giant bee just kind of climbs out of the staff, and as it climbs out, I jump out of the tree and I change into the direwolf, and I kind of run up to it. And as I cast Hemvar, he can immediately attack on his turn, and he'll do a flyby. So he'll just and try to sting the creature, and so it move up, sting him, and then fly on. Which is going to attack on a natural 20. So
Holy hot damn.
Hey.
He does 1d8 plus 6 damage. So
Come on, 22 damage.
Damn it. It's I rolled a 4, so I doubled that. That's 8
8.
plus 6 is I believe 14.
14.
Well done.
So 14 damage, and he's about 20 feet or so away from him now. And just Brains, the flyby means that he doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, got it. Cool. All right, awesome.
And that's pretty much my turn because I used my bonus action and my action cast a spell and my bonus action to transform. So yeah, that was me.
Spot on. Spike, you?
Is there like a tree or something that's within 30 feet that
Yeah.
I can run for?
Yeah. So there's probably a couple around that you could reach.
Okay.
At least mine is.
What's the closest one that's within 30 feet of this guy?
Closest one. Well, the closest one is the one that he's standing right beside. I don't know whether you want to get up on that one. The second
closest one to me.
Oh, closest one to you. So, yeah, we'll say that's the one that Cloak was up on.
Okay. How many feet of movement would that leave me?
Technically, it's about 30 feet, but if you were wanting to get up... Well, no, sorry, he was... Sorry, he was 15 feet away. Sorry, yeah, so you'd have 15 feet left.
Okay, so I'll head over towards that tree, bonus action, reload the crossbow, action, shoot So I'll shoot, and then let's see here. Fuck, that's terrible. That's just straight up gonna miss. And it's 2 7s. I mean, what the fuck? Then I'll use the rest of my movement to try and get behind the tree as much as possible to have as much cover as I can. And that's my whole turn.
Efficient.
Yeah, well.
Almost as efficient as me.
No one's as efficient as you.
You'll get there one day.
Bam, bam. 2 crossbow bolts down.
We then go to Irina, who did not roll too well on the fear check. She and Ismark both, whenever everything started erupting into chaos, they jumped up from their beds. Ismark seeing it, he pulled out his sword and got sort of red eye. Irina seeing it and freaked the fuck out. She'd seen all the things going on, and started shaking her head, started like curled up in a ball. She's going, "No, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real." And is just in a ball. She continues to be in a ball. Ismark sort of starts forward, sort of sword in hand, about to go close to the thing, and sort of looking at Irina and back to the thing, and then sort of at Irina, and ends up sort of standing, takes up a position sort of between the two, and lifts a small javelin. Thank you, whoever said that. Yep. He lifts a small javelin that was beside his bedroll and hucks it at the creature.
You should have advantage, correct?
He does.
Yes.
It did not help him. So he chucks this thing at it, and those of you standing close to it, you'll see this really clearly. It does the same sort of thing, that weird like glitch almost of where it like sort of flickers to the side and then back in. This time the javelin was just a bit too far, of course, and it would have hit it otherwise, but misses.
Hits me.
yeah. Even though it's the wrong side of you, it stops and comes back.
Yeah.
Makes a U-turn.
Yeah.
Some wanted shit.
Yeah. I was thinking like, a cartoon, but sure.
Yeah. Wanted's basically a cartoon. So
these are facts. So we are back to
the nightmare.
And we are back to the creature, which I named in the initiative order as Spike. You're nearly going to get 2 goes there.
Ah, damn. Why couldn't I just have 2 goes?
Yeah, you need them.
I do, clearly. I'm rolling double 7s over here, guys. Give me some help.
So, the creature, after it sort of flickers back from and dodging the javelin, it looks down at Kane and bends down and gets right in your face, big grin. You want to play?
Is it speaking common or primordial still?
Interesting you should say that. To you, you hear primordial.
Uh-huh.
The rest of you can understand what it's saying. You can hear the weird clicks and things that it's making. And even you in the primordial, you still hear them and the chittering, but you can understand what it is saying.
Okay.
+2?
Yep.
Okay.
And it's right up close to you. I don't know if one of those like elongated, like, don't know if any of you've seen salad fingers on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of. It's like let's go, and it as far as you can see, Kane, the creature disappears. For the rest of you, the creature's still standing there with its hand in front of him. But for you, Kane, instead of the creature, it disappears, and instead comes a wave of dread. And in front of you either appears, if it's tangible, it's Kane's worst nightmare, whatever he fears the most. So whether that's something that he could see, like, I don't know, a dragon or whatever, he'll see it appear. Or if it's a feeling like, I mean, for a paladin, say the loss of a god, like, like the overwhelming knowledge that the gods are dead, something like that. Whatever it is that Kane absolutely dreads, it just hits him like a wave.
It's unkilled evil.
Yeah. You ever watch Buffy? Do you know the evil at the end? It's him. He's pissed.
Oh no, that's the worst.
So
Yeah, it's Lysander saying, "I'm disappointed at you." And you like,
I am mildly irked by what you did. Yeah.
I do not entirely approve of everything you've done.
So give me a wisdom saving throw again.
All right. What?
Can I give him advantage if I use my reaction to just start screaming, "Be wiser"?
17.
17. No, that does not make it.
Plus,
Yeah.
Plus?
is that? Is
No,
there
no,
a plus?
no. That was in total.
Oh, okay, sorry. 17 plus 33. Well, does that make it?
Well, I guess.
No.
Fighting fucking Tiamat over here. What the fuck?
So is it my turn now, or I'm just like
No, what was the total?
the 17?
Oh, it was
Yeah, it was
17.
17.
Oh, sorry.
I
I
assumed-
thought
yeah,
oh, sorry. I thought you said that wasn't the total.
that was
Okay.
my fault.
Fuck.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing if Brain says fuck.
Rip Kane. Now you need to make a new character.
Yeah.
Need you to roll 4d6s and drop the lowest number.
You take 30 points of damage.
What?
Why?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
it's the spell.
But I've got armor class 20.
It's against a saving throw, not armor class.
Okay.
If it makes you feel any better, those were ridiculous rolls right there.
Yeah, fair fucking Lee.
Oh, I need
What was
to
it,
put my...
five,
Fuck
sixes?
me.
So,
It's
okay.
D10s.
Okay, so
Come
I
on,
need to put down my current damage to 8?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And
Like you had
after
48 hit points? Of 38 hit points?
yeah, 38. Wait, actually, you should have went back up. You should have been at 40, so you should have 10 left.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because you had a short rest, and you
Well,
spent
short rest don't automatically heal hit points.
Yeah, but do you remember we had the whole conversation about hit die?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did talk about it. I don't know if we used them, but we talked about it.
I think you did, because you were talking through how to add them on, and whether
Yeah.
we had a very long discussion about should I use them or should I save them, and it was just fucking use them.
Yeah. Always use them if you haven't used them.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it my turn?
It is now your turn. After the thing hits you like that, like a fucking tree. Oh my god. I can only apologize. After it hits you, the feeling, the vision, whatever it was, it dissipates, and the creature's just back in front of you again. Are you masturbating?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, Kian,
Okay.
back to you.
Okay. So lay on hands, yeah? Does
Mm.
that, does
I
that
would.
count as- Yeah, but is that an action, or what does it do?
Lay on hands.
You have a pool of healing power that can restore 20 HP per
Oh.
long rest.
Is
As
that
action?
is that an action?
I think it's an action.
As
Are
an
you sure
action, you
it's
can.
Yeah, it's an action.
Yeah,
so
it's an
gives you
action.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, I like myself, so I'm gonna.
That's
I'm gonna
fine.
put everything.
That must be nice.
everything in myself.
Yeah, I would just dump the whole stat in there.
Yeah.
This was his big hit.
Yeah.
Wait. Current, yeah. Whoop, and I confirm. AO, and now I've got like 30 HP again.
Nice.
It's like it never happened.
Well, I mean, I still lost 10 HP. So that's my action. What else can I do? My bonus action?
You've got your
Yeah,
bonus
that's-
action, so
That's Thunderous Smite, then I guess.
no, because you have to hit it for Thunderous
Yeah,
Smite.
you have to actually hit something.
But
with
what you
your
can
action.
do is do Shield of Faith. So that appears and surrounds a creature of your choice, granting +2 to AC for the duration. So you can give yourself a bit of a buff if you
And
wanted.
what's AC again?
Armor class, that
How
thing that was
difficult you are to hit.
yeah, that thing that was just ignored for that particular
Yeah, that
spell.
thing that matters so
Okay,
much.
I'll
Yeah.
cast Shield of Faith.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah. Lathander, what's this shit? Oh dear. Fuck me.
What? Oh no. Wait, what?
If by the way, that was all 10s. By the way, it's 3d10s.
Yeah. I figured.
Fuck me.
It's about. So what about the 17 I rolled? Why did I need to throw 17?
So it's big. Some spells have, instead of AC, they work against a saving throw. So a common one is like Fireball, where you have a dex saving throw, and it's sort of your ability to get out of its way. In this case, it was a mental spell. It was like attacking your mind, effectively. And because of that, you have to do a Wisdom saving throw. And if you fail it, you just get it. But if you succeed it, if you had succeeded, you would have took no damage by it at all.
No damage.
It would
Oh,
have
no
just
damage. Oh, not even half.
No. It's one of those. It's either going to wreck you or it won't spell.
Oh, nice.
But I threw 17. I mean, how much more can it get?
Like fucking high.
At least 3 more.
No, it was 18.
Oh.
That's
No bueno.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sucks, doesn't it? But you're fine. And if it makes you feel any better, he needs to do a breather before he can do that again. No.
It was just a flesh wound anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Tis but a scratch.
It's but a stretch.
Tis but a scratch. All right, who's next? Let me see. So,
I think that's me.
Cloak, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I, if not, I maneuver behind this guy so that I'm flanking him together with Kane.
Yep.
And I'll attack him. And I'm assuming I have advantage, but I'll just check to be certain.
You do indeed.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Holy fuck! I rolled a 1 and a natural 20. So
that's either
that's good.
That's all or nothing right there.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
That's because of the advantage, right? That he was allowed to throw 2.
Hell yeah. And now you have advantage as well.
Yeah. So, as a wolf, I bite him and I do 2d6 plus 3 damage. So I rolled 2 3s. I double that, so that's 12 plus 3 is 15 damage.
Nice.
Big damages.
Kill.
And while that happens, my my lovely bee also comes down and stings him again, or at least tries to.
Sure.
Does it get advantage on its attacks?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. All right. Oh, sweet. That is 16 plus 6 is 22. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Nice. So that's 1d8 plus 6 is 9 damage.
Nice.
And
cool.
That's pretty much my turn.
All right. So you come down, you chomp him. You can feel that whenever you bite it, you have that weird sensation because you can feel its arm sort of trying to do that weird jitter to get out of it, but just doesn't
Jitter
quite.
this.
Yeah. And while it's jittering, it actually your bee comes in and gets it as it's sort of in its half, sort of like gets it, and it comes back and it's like, oh, for fuck. Basically, any which way it tried to go there, it got hit by something.
That's lovely.
And spikes you.
Peek out, reload, fire.
Why mess with a classic? A classic.
That's gonna miss. Unless 16 somehow hits. Yeah, it's just fucking. Okay, one of these dice has to go. Let's see what the roll for.
Guys, please, man. It's got it has my life in his hands, man. I mean,
Yeah.
Hide back behind the tree.
Sure.
That's it. Fucking pathetic. 16 does not hit, correct?
Yeah, no.
Okay, just making sure. Alright, continue.
Hey, so Irina is still rocking back and forward, eventually starts to slow down and sort of looks at it. Potentially egged on. Oh.
I was going to ask, what's happened with Strix? Because I don't think she did anything last turn.
oh no.
No. You can't see Strix. You don't know what she's doing.
Cool. Alright.
There's the wall of kids is still dancing around, and outside of it's just pitch black.
Like you do.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's almost like it was planned so that someone was cut off for a game for some reason.
What?
Weird.
Yeah.
But,
I go and help her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody rushes.
Just everyone rushes out, just leaves it there. It's like,
Strength! No, no.
oh, he's peeling his skin off.
Oh, you gotta peel the skin off.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, never mind the fight. Let's actually have a look at this. It's like watching a snake shed its skin.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit is nasty, man. There you go.
You have to be careful. Some of that stuff will scar you for life.
Oh, you can't see it. It's too dark.
Yeah, I can't really see it.
It's an amazing tattoo.
Yeah. When you go back to get it finished?
I don't know. When are you going to go back to the hairdresser? What about...
Ooh, throwing shade. So, do you remember that attack that just happened? He does it again.
This time it's 40 damage.
Yeah. This time I just roll all my dice.
All the dice in the house get rolled.
Yeah. Not even the ones here. I'm talking about the big bag there.
Oh, fuck that. I wouldn't even want to count that shit.
Yeah. He kills you so hard your next character dies.
Need you to roll for new characters.
And kill them all.
don't be
Get
that
attached, write a 4-page backstory, and then they die.
And they're instant death.
Yeah. So yeah, yes, Irina sort of slows down and looks up and potentially egged on by Ismark, sort of going, "Come on, hurry the fuck up, come on." She stands up, still a bit shaky, but grabs her own sword, draws it, and runs up towards the creature. But she doesn't get close enough to attack it. You think that she probably could, but she sort of stops a bit closer to it, sort of hesitating. But she has her sword in her hand and she looks almost ready to jump in.
Ooh,
Sure.
I tripped over this root. Oh no, I
Oh
have
no!
the chicken.
Oh no! Oh no! Ismark, on the other hand, grabs another javelin, the last one that he's got sitting near him, and he hucks it at the creature again.
With advantage.
With advantage, thank God, because he needs it. There we go, that's a bit more like the thing. And hits. Why do I not? There we go. Oh, nice. And deals 12 damage to it. So he hucks it. This time the creature is still jittering a bit from being grabbed by Cloak and being stung, so it doesn't quite manage to get away, and it gets it right in the chest.
Nice.
So we're back to the dude. And
Okay.
he's standing there, and still, even though after the whole wait, every time you just bite him or bite into him or attack him or anything like that, he's still sitting there going, even though there's blood coming out of his mouth and bits of his suit are worn, his top hat's fallen off. He looks pretty beat up, but he's still standing there going, and now he's standing there going, hit this, and he turns into a puff of smoke, and still there, still his shape still seems to be there, but it's almost like he's now made out of gas, and he's sort of flicking around. That's his turn.
Katoon, fire no jutsu. No,
Huh.
okay.
Nope.
Oh yeah, Naruto. Yeah.
I've never seen Naruto.
Oh, okay.
Oh, believe it.
Feels bad, man. I thought fire would work against it.
Uh,
Okay, so that makes this very awkward for Kane, right?
You can still try to hit him with your magical sword.
No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit smoke. Which just feels really bad because I really want to do that divine smite.
Just saying, you could still try and hit him. But DM advice there.
I mean, I was gonna do it anyway.
Okay, cool.
Let me read through this real quick. Okay, Sacred Oath. What's a Sacred Oath? Oh yeah, this. Right. Okay, so Divine Smite. Yeah, it's pretty much the only thing I can do anyway. So yeah, I attack it. Yeah, with my amazing hammer. So okay, what's the difference between Divine Smite and Thunder Smite?
The name.
Yeah.
For starters, the name. Yeah.
When you hit, you can expend one spell slot to do 1d8 radiant damage. Or Thunder Smite is 2d6. So Divine Smite is actually stronger. But Thunder Smite can push a thing away from you. So
We might not want right now.
say again.
So which we might not want right now.
No, exactly. Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my hammer and cast Divine Smite.
Sure, give me them rolls.
Okay.
Natural 50, natural 50.
So I have to roll my.
You roll my dice.
Right? I have to roll my 20 dice again.
Yeah, roll your d20 and then add your attack to it, which should be on your character sheet beside your Warhammer. I think you're +6. So roll your d20, add 6.
Cool.
Doesn't he also get like a +2 because he charmed his sword, or is it just damage?
He does get a +2, well remembered. So it's actually +8. And you get to roll the d20
and you get
with
advantage.
Yeah, with it fucking shit.
Basically, you're hitting this thing. Just depends whether you get a crit or not. Really.
Okay, I got 14 first roll, so that +8 is 22.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural
And
20.
the other one is 16 + 8, so 24.
24.
Okay, so yeah, you hit it, roll damage. Oh, sorry, point. Are you two-handing your Warhammer or one-handing? Do you have a shield? Do you have a shield?
I'm
He has
I
a
don't
divine
remember.
shield.
I think I kept my shield. So yeah,
Yeah.
I've got my shield still.
You got a shield. Okay, so right. So you're one-handed. That's okay.
Okay. So now what?
Roll damage.
Was it D6 for one-handed?
1d8 +4.
1d8 +4. Got it.
Yeah,
+2 of the magical stuff.
So +6.
+2,
Then.
+6.
5.
So 11.
So 11, and then another 2d8.
Because of Divine Smite. Yeah.
Yeah.
2, 8. So 2 of these?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
2 8-sided dice, yeah.
Yeah,
gonna crush this
paladins
guy.
don't fuck around.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, this one is a 6.
So
Cool.
you don't have to show us. We'll believe you. It's fine.
And the other one is a 5. Oh, yeah.
11 more. That's 22
Oh.
points of damage, 11 which radiant.
Oh.
Holy shit. So 12 and 11, right?
Yeah. So you come down and you hit this, or you try to swipe at this gas, this form of the thing, and as it's coming, it's like then the laugh stops as soon as the hammer hits, and there's just the bang of your divine smite, and the gas just goes.
So what?
Dead?
So, yeah, is it dead? I don't know.
Cloak, your turn.
All right. Do I smell it still?
Hmm?
Do I smell it?
Oh, you're in wolf form, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still smell it.
There you go. Fucking illusionary prick.
Is it like invisible but dead and it's just laying there? It is, isn't it?
I don't give a shit. It dies. That's 18 plus. What did I roll again as a wolf? I have to keep track of so many things. Wolf is 18 plus 5, so that's 23.
Yep.
2d6 damage is 9 plus 3 is 12 points of damage.
Sorry, say that again. 12?
Yeah, 12.
Cool.
All right, and the bee comes down again. Tries to sting it as well. That's also hits. It's 19 plus 6, so that's 25.
25, cool.
And it does
Does it
1d.
still make any sounds?
Hmm?
Does it still make any sounds?
No, after you hit it, it went silent.
And
Whenever
the bee does 12 points of damage.
Cool. Cool. So you chomp into it now. Whenever your bee hits it, it then comes back into focus. It's now there again. Sort of comes back in, and it still chuckles, but doesn't seem as quite into it as what it was before.
All right, guys, yeah. It's enough now.
I was like, I see your point, but yeah, maybe
it's all good fun until somebody gets hurt.
Yeah. I mean, you could have someone's eye out with that bee. Just saying.
Or just the bee. All right, let's see how many 7s I get.
Yep.
Come on, hit him.
Okay, that's gonna be a 25.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, that would hit for anyone else, but for you,
but not for me.
No, yeah.
I get it. 13 plus how much? I think 4.
Sounds positive.
17 points of damage.
Nice.
Cool.
And kind of dip back behind the tree and kind of just like, oh shit, surprised that worked.
Where are you aiming for on it?
The throat.
Sure. So you fire off and it goes sort of through its like double chin that it's got, and it's still going and it sort of sways there for a minute, and then like I'm trying to describe it, like, you know, whenever a bug dies, it sort of like curls up into a wee ball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it just like standing, its arms and legs almost like retract on the spot, and then it falls. It just and hits the deck.
As a free action, can I say something?
Sure.
Don't stop hitting it. Kind of hide back behind the tree.
I was expecting you to say, yep.
Believe it.
Hold on to that fear.
Shit. I was expecting you to say, yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's like the end of fucking It. Just wailing on it with rocks.
Yep. Like Jeepers Creepers, just keep fucking hitting it.
Yeah. User out of initiative.
The fuck we are.
You can carry on hitting it, but I'm just to speed up the hitting. You're out of initiative.
Okay.
And continues to hit it.
Sure. So yeah.
Come on, Cloak, help me.
Mike runs out from behind his tree, stomping the fuck out.
Well, maybe we should check on how what's her name, Strix is doing.
What's her name? Like, yeah, she was fucking.
Yeah, she didn't do shit in this fight, man. Jeez.
Strix.
So you look around. Can't see Strix.
Damn.
The ring of children that were roaming around have vanished as soon as the thing collapsed. They disappeared as well. But
I could track her.
Give us a roll.
Yeah, handle. I'm gonna loot the corpse.
There's a top hat.
It's naked. Oh.
I'm gonna take that top hat.
Sure.
Top hat's mine then.
Does he have any skin? I scalp him.
Wow, what a thing for a man of God to do. It's like, I'm gonna scalp him.
Well,
you know what? I see your point. Actually, I take that back. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Okay.
I rolled a 25.
25. You are sniffing around. something's weird. Like, the smells that you're smelling aren't right. Like, you think you should be able to smell at least the hint of where Strix was, or at least, because I mean, she was at the camp, so you would have thought you'd be getting something from there, but just something's off. You're just not smelling things that you think you should.
All right. I move a bit further away. Do I remain not smelling things? Is it just Strix that I'm not smelling, or am I not smelling anybody?
In general, yeah, it's anything. It's just nothing is smelling right.
Huh.
I look around. I don't see Strix either, right? No, obviously, but Strix.
I'll start kind of rubbing myself up against trees and stuff, and
What?
see if there's how do I put it?
Dragging your ass on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Is
Yeah.
the sensation the same? Does it feel normal?
It does not.
Is it just a smell that's not all there, or is it everything?
Yeah, it seems to be. Whenever you rub up against the tree, it's like. This is a weird thing. Have you ever put on someone else's shoes that are just a size too big? And it's like they feel almost like, it's like, yeah, these could be mine, but are they? It's that sort of weird thing. You're like, yeah, this feels like it should, but it doesn't really. It's
That
a weird
so
sensation.
vague. I have no clue what you mean.
So let me see.
But I get the gist of it.
Yeah, it just feels off. Like there's something not quite right. I know. Here's an example. Do you ever go into a room and you think something's moved, something's changed in this room, but you can't figure out what it is, and you're just sitting there and it's bugging the life out of you? It's a bit like that.
Okay.
Have we checked for tracks yet? Or
I don't believe so. Well, Cloak, you were probably.
Yeah, well,
you
I
were
was
sniffing around. You would have
Yeah.
noticed, I'm sure. And
nothing?
apart from your own, can't see anything. No, you can certainly have another check if you want, but I think Cloak rolled quite high. Not that that's metagaming or anything, but
Cloak, do you sense Strix anywhere?
I'll change back into my gnome form, and I'll look around and says, "No, I don't. Something's off. Nothing feels quite real. I can't smell anything, and everything seems different than before. Are we in some kind of parallel world or something? Is this a big illusion?"
Parallel
look for
world
the
is something supernatural. Sorry, bit of Elliot Minor there for anyone.
Is there
Look
any
for the
use?
bird.
I mean, say again?
Strix,
Look for the bird, the crow.
Give me a roll. Perception.
Balls and ass. Let me see here. That's it's probably not very good. Bippity boppity bop bop doo doo doo. That's an 11.
11? No.
Cloak, you can detect magic, right? Maybe some magic was used here.
Yeah, I can try. Do I sense any magic that's been used here on my Arcana?
Give us a roll.
Give us a roll.
And let's find out.
Arcana. 15.
15? Yeah, you get the feeling that there's magic being used, but you can't pin it down. You're not sure whether it's, like, I don't know, a hang-up from Strix whenever she popped to the road or not. You can't really pin down where it's coming from, but you've got a vibe of some sort of magic going on.
It's definitely being magic used, but can't be specific on where and how much.
Maybe I can sense something with my divine sense.
Versus shot.
Hmm. I
Our,
cast divine sense.
Sorry, you using divine sense?
Yeah.
Sorry, cut out for me. I think internet. Apologies. Yeah, so you sense. You get the same feeling that you got off the creature whenever you first seen it, but it's strange. It's like you're like almost getting multiple readings of it. But like you know, there's so many references in this one. I apologize, but in Aliens, do you know they've got the scanner gun, and it's like beep 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 beep. It's like it's in the wall. It's a bit like that. You're like, oh, there's there, and it's like no, there's something there. It's sort of it seems like there's multiple readings, as it were, coming from you. But yeah, it's the same vibe that you got from the creature.
Are Bisquick and Pepto Bismol still here? Whatever the hell their names are.
Yeah, they're still there. Ismark is beside the creature and is sort of like kicking it and talking to Irina.
What are they talking about? I'm eavesdropping.
Sure. She still seems really freaked out about it. And he's coming over and he's went over, he's kicked it, he's like, look, it's dead. It's fine. Look, killed it, it's all good. And she's still like, it's not real. There's no fucking way that thing's real.
I don't know, guys. I still sense it kind of everywhere.
I'm gonna walk up to them and take out the hat. And go, oh, it's real. It's real dead. I'm gonna put the hat on her head.
You may as well have put you may as well have like put a bug on her head. She's sort of no.
Laugh. Take the hat back. You two see where Strix went?
Well, she popped over by the road or something. Seen her just before the kids came down.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna walk about 20 feet into the forest.
I don't know. Wait, what? What was his name again?
Spike.
Spike. I don't know, Spike. I don't think it's safe. I still sense it.
Yeah. Keep going.
I'll follow Spike.
No. I'll be right back.
$20 feet into the forest.
Yep.
I walk 10 feet towards him, but then stand still there.
You walk about 20 feet, and then as you sort of like pass sort of the closer cropping of trees, you're suddenly on the other side of the camp. So you're now behind
like the other side of the campfire. Oh, wow.
Is there any place where I look like I could be somewhat alone without having that happen again? Like, what's the furthest I could be away from the group?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably get to the point where you're just before that happens, easily enough. In fact, where you've came out is probably as far back as you went in before that happened, so you're probably just out of earshot.
I'm gonna kind of go, oh, fuck, look around. I'm gonna whisper, you have any idea what this is?
Yeah, you hear a familiar voice at the back of your head going, the fuck if I know?
Great. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like that spooky bastard.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire where Strix was.
Sure.
Anything happen?
Well, I give you... Yeah. I was going to make you do an attack roll just for the shits and pickles, but we'll not. You fired off, and sort of whenever it actually starts getting to the edge of the road, it sort of...
It disappears?
Yeah.
Okay,
and you all start to hear And where the body of the creature was, it's the tree that was beside it. It sort of just like walks out of it. Sort of its skin almost bark-like, and then changes into itself, and it looks down at the body of it. And it's like, he sure showed him. It's just standing there, chilling.
So, who is nearest by?
Let me see. Cloak, how far did you roam?
You're muted.
Muted.
It was
I
an
definitely
improvement.
moved around when I was kind of looking for Strix. So, but the bee's probably still around there.
Yeah. So the bee's probably the closest. Kane, you're probably second closest. And Spike's probably the farthest away.
Not intended.
It's just stand there, sort of looking around itself.
Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna go walk and hide behind a tree, reload my crossbow.
I look at it and I go, "What are you?"
It looks at you and it takes its hat off and does a big, deep, like fake bow of, I don't have a name. What's yours? It's Kane, right? Isn't it? Oh, you love your god, don't you?
How do you know my name is Kane?
That would be telling, wouldn't it? What did you see before when my and it kicks the corpse of it? As I, whenever my friend give you a little show, what did you see? Come on, you can tell me. Shh, there's no secrets here.
Wait, what do you mean? Like the you mean right. I mean, should I really tell him?
It's up to you.
But he probably already knows, though.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe the spell just shows what you fear most,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna tell you.
Fight me, bitch.
Fuck it.
Oh, what a pity. Anyone else want to see? Come on, what about you, little one? And it looks at you, Cloak.
I sent the bee to attack him.
Oh no.
Alright, and we're back in initiative. We'll take the same.
I was gonna shoot.
Really?
We'll take the same.
Yeah. I was gonna shoot the second anybody looked aggressive, but I didn't say it quick enough.
Alright. So,
Oh, no.
give me an attack roll.
Who goes first? Me?
Yeah. We'll let you go, and then we'll start the initiative from the top.
All right. I would think that this is probably a single attack because no advantage because it's not engaged with anybody. I rolled a 7 plus 6, so I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, that misses. Okay, so you go in and dart for it, and this one does the same sort of thing and misses.
Yeah. Besides that, I'll yeah, fuck it. I'll
Fuck it.
can I move it? Yeah. I'll look up and I'll kind of wave my staff and I'll say some arcanic druidic words.
Yeah.
And I'll just call down a beam of light.
Am I doing a waving?
Just, huh?
I have to wave. God.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Yeah, there you go. Hey. Yeah, go ahead. So you call down a beam.
Yeah. Oh no! Wait. Sorry. No, I don't. I don't at all. No, it's not something that I do. I noticed that it's a concentration spell that would make me lose my B, so I don't want that.
Ah. I thought you were just reading from like the wrong character sheet. You were looking at like a cleric or something. It's like, yeah, I called Divine Smite. Yeah. Oh wait, no.
No. I'll do an investigation on it. So it needs to roll a Constitution saving throw of 14.
Cool. Constitution. Where's Constitution? There it is. There.
I mean, that's assuming that I'm 30 feet within its range.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I'll move up a bit.
13 succeeds.
Okay.
Sorry, 13. You said,
yeah. 14.
Oh, 14. Plus. No, it still succeeds.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
And to get anything half damage or anything for.
No, then it doesn't do anything.
No, okay.
All
right.
Spike was walking to the edge of the camp, right? He wanted to go into the forest, but then he teleported back.
Yes.
Right? How far back is that?
So he is about 40 feet ish away from the creature now. I don't know how far that is away from you. A lot.
Yeah.
You're about. Let me see. So you were around the campfire, weren't you? Because you were following him, just a bit behind him. So I would say you're probably about 30 feet ish away from the creature, give or take.
Really? Because I was 10 feet behind Spike.
Yeah, and he was another 10 feet in, and then he teleported back.
Okay. So it's my turn now, right? Or what should I do?
No, it is not. But 2 seconds. No,
Oh, baby Yoda.
Would you like hand? Okay.
Even deze, schat.
Are you done?
No, not yet. But we're done soon.
Mystery die door naar Sofie.
Okay, so it is the creature's turn, and it goes up to Cloak, and it walks over, and it's like its legs being so long, and gangly, its like knee almost comes up to its shoulder as it's walking. It's like a weird sort of goose step that it does as it's stepping over to you.
So it's not affected by what is it, Kane's spell anymore?
No.
Okay.
So is Cloak like between the monster or behind the monster?
Cloak is behind the monster, so I put Cloak sort of just going towards the road-ish, give or take, given that he was looking for evidence of Strix.
What about me? Where am I? Am I not in between them?
No, because you followed
Spike, but
Spike. But he went the other way, so he went away from the road into the forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
The creature goes towards Cloak, and gets down close to you, and he's like, "Let's see what you see," and raises its hand again in that same way that it did to Spike. Or sorry,
but you said that it had to wait like a certain amount of time.
It did.
Before it could do.
It did.
That's why we're thanked to be dead.
Motherfucker. All right. What do I need to roll?
Wisdom saving throw of 18.
Okay, and is it?
It's. Do you know what it is? It does have an element of frightening, so I will let you take advantage if you got advantage against being frightened.
No, it says, because I have my gnome cunning, it says you have advantage at all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma throws against magic.
Oh, that's magic, so yeah.
Nice. And wisdom's my jam, baby. It's what I do.
I want you to fail.
I rolled a 13, but I get a +6, so that's 19.
Beautiful.
Easy. So you see it sort of disappear, and you can see the wave, this thing trying to get your darkest fear or dread to appear, but it just doesn't. It appears like you can sort of tell what it was trying to go for, but it's just not quite right, and you're like, not even scary, bro.
I see you.
It's like the one from Harry Potter with ridiculous. Right?
Yep, exactly. Yeah,
And
it's
it's like the spider, but with roller
yeah,
skates on.
yeah.
Right?
It's basically a Dementor. Yeah. Right. And Kane, it is not your turn. It would be, but as it's sort of coming back to its normal shape, or its shape from trying to do that for you, Cloak, and the rest of you again, it seemed to just stand in front of him. You didn't see anything differently. But you'll all see sort of in the skyline just above the trees, there's a sort of like, I don't know, like a ripple. A bit like, you know, a drop hitting the water. But coming through it is the raven with the blue tipped wings. And it's coming down, making an absolute beeline for this creature. And as it's coming down, so it's coming down beak first, but as it's coming down, it sort of flips and starts coming down feet first. And as it comes down, it starts growing and getting bigger. And by the time it's sort of just past the tree line, it's almost like fully human sized, with big long legs that end in talons, still wings and still looking very raven like, but almost humanoid in size. And you hear the female voice. This time, all of you hear it in your head, not just Cloak and Spike. And you all hear the female voice shouting, "Caca, bitch!" as it does effectively what can only be described as a double fly kick to this thing's face, and just whacks it. Both of them go flying off towards one of the nearby trees and sort of tumbling. As it hits the ground, the skyline that you could see sort of goes in a bit of smoke, and it looks more or less the same, but something obviously just caved in.
Do I recognize this creature? Can I roll something to see?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you know what? I won't make you roll, actually, given your background. You recognize it as a were-raven.
Okay.
What?
Were-ravens are things. Duh. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a werewolf, obviously. There's a were-raven. Duh.
Yeah, of course.
We all saw it transform, right? So we all know
were-mouse.
Raven.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen it's the raven, and you see it transform into the other form. So you know that the raven is this thing, and this thing is the raven. But you can roll to see whether you actually know what it is, or if you know any information about it. Spike, given his background, he knows what it is. And it hits the ground, and for speed's sake, we're going to say we're out of initiative, because I have a very unhappy baby shouting downstairs, so we're going to need to wrap up soon.
Fair enough.
So as it tumbles off into the ground, you can hear the claws ripping at this thing, and the female voice shouts to you, is like, "She's fine, just run!"
Okay.
And it's still rolling and tearing at it and kicking at it. As far as you can see, the raven looks like it's winning this thing. The creature is trying to like do its jittery, flickery thing to try and get away, and the raven's having none of it. And it's like, nah, come at me, bitch.
I'll have the bee attack it as well, just like keep stinging it and stuff.
Sure.
As we're running away, can I fire one last shot?
Give me an attack roll.
Advantage, right? Because it's in combat with the raven?
See, advantage is for an ally. Is this thing necessarily an ally? That's the question.
I don't think it's... Does it have to be an ally? Let's find out.
I'm not sure.
That, plus the fact if it's on the ground, you actually get disadvantage if you do a ranged attack.
Ah, this is very true.
So,
do you know what? To cancel the two out, we'll just say a straight roll. But yeah, it is on the ground.
That's what I assumed. That
it is. Yeah, it is. It's.
That's how you described it.
Yeah.
No, not good enough.
What'd you get?
16.
Okay, yeah. Oh, do you hit the raven though instead? Nah, I would only do that if it was a 1.
Yeah, like
that would be me.
All right,
so ping it off. So yeah, you ping off an arrow, but yeah, misses. Hits a tree. Cloak's upset.
Sure.
Turn into a bear.
Okay, everyone roll initiative again, in case he's a guess.
Sorry,
I may
Katie,
go.
gotta
Yeah, I may go tell my son. Like, sorry, if they just turned into a bear. What you gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do?
No, you do. So do you actually run, or what do you do?
Yeah. Well, the problem is Cloak doesn't really know where to run to, so she's a bit confused and kind of looking at Kane and
Whenever
Spike.
whenever the raven shouts out "run," Ismark and Irina do start making for the road. So they do start going off in a direction, but they're not.
Then I'll follow them.
Yeah, they're not sprinting. They're sort of like going, but then looking at you, going, "Are we going?" Like what? It's particularly looking at Kane, going, "Please don't try and kill something else. Let's just go. Let's go."
I was struggling, man. I was like, what do I do? I want to kill him. I want to go as well. Like,
Kane's just like got his warhammer. Like, I'll catch up. I ain't missing this. Leroy.
Leroy.
but just question, like maybe I missed this.
Yeah.
Is it the same creature that we killed, or is it like the same species? It's just like a different one, or is it actually the same one?
Good question.
I think we've been fighting its illusion or something.
We do not know.
No.
Yeah, I'm not telling you.
No.
Oh.
You might find that out later on. We'll see.
Damn. All right.
Do I
Well,
really want to leave the raven on its own? The raven that's so important.
Is the raven important? I mean, this might be the peak of the story arc for the raven. This might be it.
it told us to go, so we're going.
Yeah.
No, but we had the readings, right? The Toka readings.
It mentioned ravens in a nest of ravens. Didn't say anything about a specific raven.
Oh. We run.
Fair enough. All right, and on that note, we'll leave that until next time we play, which may not be till after Christmas, depending on people's schedules, sadly. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll play that by ear.
All right.
And I managed to take a whole session while avoiding trying to play someone who isn't here. Haha.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Good job. Good job.
Right, we shall
Wait.
see you later.
Do we get a level?
Maybe.